On episode 134 of He Said, She Said movie reviews, we take a look at the movie Call of the Wild. Welcome to He Said, She Said movie reviews. This is the podcast where a happily married couple with similar but different movie tastes take a quick, spoiler-free look at the movies, helping you make the right decision before your next movie. I'm your host, Tim.
And I'm April.
So we went and saw Call of the Wild. I give this movie 3 stars. How about you, April?
I'll give it 3 as well.
We would tell you all about it right after these 2 trailers, but they didn't show us any trailers, so we'll go right into this. This is an adaptation of the Jack London novel of Call of the Wild. It's about a sled dog who struggles for survival in the wilds of the Yukon.
The director was Chris Sanders. He's known for Lilo and Stitch, How to Train Your Dragon, and The Croods. Writers Michael Green, known for Murder on the Orient Express, Blade Runner 2049, Alien Covenant, and Logan.
And once again, it was loosely, and I'm using the terms loosely, based off the Jack London novel of the same name.
Right. Folks, this is a family movie. It was made for a family movie.
Yeah. The cast here is, well, it was a movie with Harrison Ford in it, and Bradley Whitford made a cameo in this. And other than that, it's a bunch of people I'd never seen before. Omar Sy, Cara G, Don Stevens, and Jean Louise Kelly.
Right.
So,
alrighty. The runtime was 100 minutes, and it's rated PG for some violence. Some themes that are, I don't know, they're a tiny bit scary, I guess, and some mild language.
Implied animal abuse. So that's all you got was the implied animal abuse.
Right.
So.
But I'm very sensitive to that. And
Okay, bottom line is okay, I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Theme and tone of the Call of the Wild. I guess all in all, it's about friendship.
It's about friendship, but it's also about the Call of the Wild. How the wild calls you and you've got to go there. So.
Yes. And it's about this animal, Buck, this dog. His mannerisms, his personality. I mean, I love this dog. I did not enjoy the CGI, Tim.
No, I definitely agree with you. I'm waiting for my turn to talk about the CGI.
Okay.
So
that just was weird. It was hard to get used to. I did love the whole beauty. There was a part of a scene that's filmed as they sled under a cave that was beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of pretty things. What did I enjoy? I enjoyed the costumes. Watching how the mail was delivered. There's several things I actually enjoyed.
Okay, I hear you. As April was saying, this is a family movie. Honestly, this really felt like a Disney movie for a long time. I mean, talking about the CGI, when I saw the trailer for this, if you heard the episode where we discussed the trailer, I wasn't really hip on seeing this movie because I wasn't really sure. This is like the 4th remake of The Call of the Wild, and they've always used a real dog in every version of this movie. When I saw the CGI, this looked more like them using Scooby-Doo to play Buck in The Call of the Wild. It felt funny. And watching the movie, at first it was really odd because the dog had a lot of human expressions. And the expressions should have been dog expressions, not human expressions.
Well,
and that's kind of where this whole Disney feel came from. I kept on waiting for somebody to start whistling some tune and the dog to get up and dance.
I actually felt like this dog, Buck, really reminded me of our dog. So I loved all the mannerisms, the very human. We have a dog that's very human as well. So I didn't mind that at all. There was a lot I did enjoy, though, aside from the whole mail, how the mail's delivered, but the friendship between the pack, the dogs, watching.
But even that was kind of Disney-esque, the whole,
Really? See, I didn't think that. The dogs don't look perfect. There's a lot of things about this movie that wasn't perfect. So no, to me, I didn't feel like it was a Disney movie. I felt like a lot of things were good. The cinematography, the production design, I thought was good. The dialogue, that could have been better.
But let me clarify something for you, because when I say a Disney movie, I'm not saying that in a negative format. I'm saying it was like a Disney movie. This is a great family movie. You've got young kids. Take them to see this movie. It's a great adventure film. It's adventure outdoors, the great wild wolves, bears.
And the love story between Buck and the wolf.
Oh, yeah, but also the companionship between a man and his pet.
They're best friends.
Best friends. I mean, it's just, it's a family movie, and it's more Disney. It's more fantasy than based off of reality. And Call the Wild, as a young man or young boy, was one of my favorite books. It was a great book. So I'm just saying.
I thought it was a great family movie. I think there's a lot of conversations to take away afterwards, from everything from friendship to sticking up for someone that, like an animal that's not able to stick up for themselves.
Exactly. And I was highly entertained by this movie. I wasn't bored. It just took me a while to get into the fact that it was a CGI dog that had human expressions. That's all. But once you get into it, it's a good family movie, and it's fun. And
they're beautiful scenes. But I will say the CGI, I never quite adjusted. I wish I did.
It was the human expressions. They could have had CGI with the dog having dog expressions, but they threw too much, made them too human.
But it was a good movie, and how can you go wrong with Harrison Ford? I mean, it's always a pleasure to see him, so...
True, but he doesn't come until almost halfway through the movie.
That's true, but I'm glad it was him.
Yeah, I hear you. So anyways, we both give this 3 stars. It's a great movie to take your kids to. Highly recommend it for that.
All right. Well,
thanks for listening. Okay, you going to say something?
Yeah, I am. I'm so grateful for all the support we get. And I know that many of our fans want us to try to do and record more family movies. So we heard you. We got to this one pretty quickly. I want to thank everyone for their support. And please, if you're anywhere near Sandy Springs, Georgia, come to the Springs Cinema and Tap House. We'd love to see you there. The only heated seats in the Southeast. Best bar and best service. So come on over.
And remember, if you like what you're hearing, please tell a friend. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you at the movies.
Thank you. We'll see you at the movies.